my name is Sharisa and I review everyday products so that you can decide if they're worth it. So today I'm going to review this yoga chair. I actually purchased this for my son when I very first brought him home to homeschool him. He was in 4th grade. And he, he did not want to sit still. He was all over the place. Movement was always best. We had all the fiddle things and all, the chewing the gum and all the things. And this chair really, really helped. So, all right. So again, this is several years old at this point. He is a junior in high school now, but it is not something that we use constantly anymore. However, both of my kids used it all the way from like elementary and junior high. And it just made it very nice because they could wiggle and move. They weren't making lots of noise. Nothing was squeaking. And then they could do the bouncing and the moving. And you could even like pop it off and they could actually sit on it without the stand at times also. Though we used it sitting in the chair just like this majority of the time. It does have the wheels on the bottom, so it's easy to move around, super easy to clean. It has this silver piece here to hold the ball in place, but it's also super easy to just pop it right out also. I did just wash it, that's why it's wet. But okay, so they can just kind of bounce, or they can just sway around, just whatever. It's just for that movement. Obviously their legs are probably not going to be as long as mine, and so they're going to get a little bit more movement out of it than I do. But it's actually really good for adults too. So I had one, just the ball. I didn't have the seat, though that would have probably been really nice. But when I was pregnant, I remember sitting on a big yoga ball at work, so that I, didn't have to put so much pressure on my tailbone so whatever your reason is for needing this, like I said, I have had it, 8 years. We've had the chair for 8 years, and it was used heavily for the first 5. It's not used as much now. I mean, when they do still come in here and sit down at it. It's not like it's not being used at all, but it's not used like a couple hours every day anymore. But it's something that I highly, highly recommend for elementary kids, even on up to junior high, if you have one that is struggling with movement. And also if you're just wanting one as an adult to sit on and just take some of that pressure off of your tailbone. So I hope this helps you decide if this is a yoga ball chair that you would like to have. Thank you. And if you enjoy honest reviews from a real person, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.